Chapter 21 was so insane, y'all. Like, there was so much that happened. I love reviewing these chapters as we reminisce on all the stories that were created. You know, we have so much history together. We are truly all a part of each other's history. Warriors, samurais, and legends, let's jump right into the Chapter 21 recap entitled Turning of the Tide. Page 1. As we all geared for some Last of Us Remastered gameplay, we were shook as we were met by several alerts from the Dojo's strongest Keyblade master, Gene. The issue was, it was all alerts from different factions. Confused as I was, I watched as Gene became an agent. How security managed to pry Gene away from the Divine Realm, I don't know. But what a recruit. Gene and Jewel were both hired by the demons, and boy did they put on a show. Sensei CJ card was used twice. Mortals fought back though, hiring supremacy, but after the smoke cleared, Dojo Demon Time were the victors. What a way to start the chapter!
We are the Mortals. Warriors.
Page 2. Demons are really turning up. Per usual, when the page starts, they are going crazy. We're starting to see some resistance from the mortals though. They actually fought back. They didn't back down. Typically, we see the mortals give up after a while, but there was just something different about the mortals early this chapter that led me to believe that they were actually here to compete. After having an atrocious chapter 20 of not even acquiring 900 points on the board, they were starting off with a bang for 21. Security made a ton of noise and the mortals fought until they got the page 2 victory. Nice job, mortals. Oh! Mortals taking over, taking control. Page 3. Okay. One thing I'll always credit the demons on is their attendance at the beginning of the page. Reason being is it's such a good precedent for team morale. That being said, the Angel Army was tired of not competing in any fashion, as it has been completely mortals and demons up to this point. Jasmine unlocks a brand new hunger and goes bonkers. This page, we start to see a new looking E-Man as he's beginning to lead demon forces to bash warriors' faces in. His KOs were skyrocketing. That being said, behind Jasmine's efforts, the Angel Army takes this page. Page 4. At the start of this page, mortals started popping off early. It may be because of the number 4, but you can feel the passion from the faction. Interviews took place and it felt like every mortal pulled up for it. Truth be told, from a morale point of view, it would appear that the mortal combatants had the closest, tight-knit faction. They seemed confident and poised. Angels feel like they're in like a rebuilding period, as noticeably Angel Man has disappeared and Gene has joined the agents. In the history of the Rapture, the Angel Army scores have never been so low, and the Dojo noticed that. The demons smell blood. Mortals saw an opportunity. Demons brought much chaos as they hired Cheeks and Supremacy. Mortals hired Gene, but it wasn't enough. Demons take page 4. Going nuts! Come on! Oh! Come on! Whoa! It is going room shaker. Page 5. As we prepared for Budokai, I noticed the Angels were starting to compete a bit more. Jasmine and Sydney scored in a flurry as it started to feel like the Angels wanted to pose a threat. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough, as this was just a page of pure bullying. Demons washed literally everyone with varying class moves as they awakened the power-up and beat down the warriors until they logged out. Sent them running. Demons dominate page 5 with victory. Rashad! It's
Dojo Demon.
Page 6. Warrior Week has begun and the Warriors were itching for Pain's arrival. As the Warriors were seated, preparing for a wedding between Toa and Miss Savage, Pain arrived. Every new alert we had, we debuted as the Warriors embraced the sounds of the 90s. What a power struggle. They did a good job of teamwork, but Pain is still here. Good luck beating that. Pages 7 and 8 really entail the Warriors' wear and tear of the gruesome battle with Pain. He was almighty pushing his way around, but the Warriors were not having it. Doing over 100k damage in one page, then finishing him off in the other, double damage was very present. Dojo has defeated yet another boss, Pain. Good job, Dojo. Page 9. As page 9 begun, we start to see the Warriors debut their new Naruto-themed alerts. Demons showed out, but the star of this page was Crazy. Crazy really showed up for the mortals and carried them to victory. Good job, Warrior. Good job. Page 10. This was the chapter finale and it was a scary one as the score was very close between mortals and demons. It was anybody's game and the fate of the Tori series was very important. During the Tori series, demons went absolutely bonkers as Unknown debuted their 53 gift that they are now calling the Unknown Genjutsu. At the end of the Tori series, mortals responded with an insane effort as Genie was hired for the demons as well. After an extreme back and forth and many debates, mortals were victorious. Mortals have won their first chapter ever! Wow.
Mortals don't back
The
down.
mortals have gotten their first ever! After 17 long months, the mortals did it. They are the champions of the Toriverse. This chapter was called Turning of the Tide because in Volume 3, we're beginning to see not only new warriors stepping up, but factions beginning to believe in themselves more. From the more confident E-Man and Toe to the mortals and demons competing more strategic and ruthless, you never know what you'll see in the Rapture. Stay tuned because we have so much more action to come. Always, always remember, warriors, to keep on training.
We'll find a way to keep on thriving, no matter what. We will persevere!
45 battle side, get ready to. Then right behind with the steel, no samurai. Side if you stay alive.